following presentation of the National Football League.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the AFC champion New York Jets and the champions of the NFC, the Green Bay Packers. Around the globe, wherever you are, welcome to America's Great Sports Day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday. Great to share with you one more time, Greg. What a 2025 season, all the twists, all the turns, and all culminating tonight here in Santa Clara.
And I think this is a matchup, Mike, that I don't know how many people had on their card just even a couple weeks ago, but you look at the rosters, both sides of the ball, very well balanced, very well coached. So I think the biggest thing each team told us all week was, let's just handle the emotions of the pregame. Let's handle all of the lead-up. Because once that ball's kicked off, let's just rely on what's gotten us here. And I think we're in for a treat.
And he'll take this. That's the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here we go. Off the play action. Here's Fields. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. The Packers have it. And he's going to score. Believe this start. Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery and a touchdown. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go, son. All right. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Smith on the stop. A gain of a yard.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
30-yard line.
Here we go. Working out of the gun. It's Fields. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Bolden. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
That's caught. It's Marshawn Lord. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
And goal at the 3-yard line.
Lloyd is into the end zone. Touchdown. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. That'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? Turn up. Go.
Fields now to throw on first down. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Now inside the 25, and he will score. Garrett Wilson, touchdown New York. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it, and the Jets are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Jets 7. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready? Break. Set.
Love to throw on first and 10. Here's a screen now for Lloyd. That one way too slow to open. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision, and that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hand sight. Right. Right. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Who's trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time? And now it's fourth down. This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. All right.
The drive begins with a run, and it's off. He'll push forward for about a yard. Mozzie Smith, the former first-round pick, makes the play.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Fields. He'll set up the screen to Hall. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a first down.
Here we go.
Fields to throw. And he'll be taken down. They got it. Back at the 50-yard line. Lucas Van Ness in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Catch made right side by Wilson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Nice game.
He's got his man. It's Smith. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Don't jump. Ready?
They give to Hall. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Back to throw is Fields. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, New York. Tucker for the point out. It's up and good. And the Jets will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Justin Tucker is set to kick off.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. There's a short one, caught by Kraft. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
Blue striker.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of
35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this.
Ready.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
On the double.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Slide through. Here we go. Green Jack. Stay.
Now Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come off. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
A 1st down throw for Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Stay high.
On the run, here's Hall. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go.
At the 44-yard line.
On the give, it's Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Here we go. Go.
And off. Here comes Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Fields. Open man. That's Gibson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. Tucker's kick Is good. And the Jets have tied it at 17.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Bo Melton on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go. 10 block cut.
On first down, it's Love. Moving to his right. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage. And that'll set up second down.
Right. Set.
Here's Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A tough spot here. Third and long.
Here we go. Set. Cut. Set. Smash. Red. Set.
Now Love. The left side, he finds Kraft. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he's on to punt for the second time. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. 331. Right.
Fields now. A throat behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go, son. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Justin Fields.
So on fourth down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. So we return from the other side of midfield. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return.
Red. Yellow. Here we go. Blaster. Stick. Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. Rolling right. Oh, what a throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion. Second down and 8.
Yellow. Edo blue. 6. Green jack. Set cut.
To throw is Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Black shot. Red. Cycle. Ready?
Here's Love. They work this out wide for Lord. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Back to throw is Love. There's Kraft, the tight end. Right there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Sauce Gardner.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Off the play action. Here's, the ball's out. The Packers have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
So, 2 quarters down here in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 halftime. Straight ahead with Scott Hansen.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Could we have a finish to remember here in Santa Clara? Second half underway in Super Bowl 60. Melton now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
They're on 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready?
They'll start this on the ground with Lord. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Open is the tight end, Kraft. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. They get 15 on that game. First down, Packers. Love going to give it to Lord. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
First down, Packers.
Blaster, six.
To throw is Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here to take it back, Wes Watkins. And he's brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Don't jump. Ready? Turn on, right. Set.
Again, here's Hall. And he'll take this to about the 28. The All-Pro Micah Parsons there for the stop.
1 yard gain.
It is second and 9.
Here we go. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. The second down throw is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Fields from the gun on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready?
This drive will begin with a run by Moore. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Okay, break.
From the 43, here's second and 3.
Needle blue. Set, hut. Yellow, spike, white. Claws red. Hut.
They'll go again with Moore. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
On the first down, right back to Moore. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Set, hut.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. Red, yellow. Ready.
Give inside. There's Moore. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8.
Set, ready. Blue 32. Ready?
Love. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Come on, set. Black, 10 black. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go. Back.
First down. Fields. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. Now a second down throw for Fields. And they'll get about 8 out of that one. But still a little work to do now on third down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
To return, it's Nixon. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They run. It's Lloyd. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the fourth from Santa Clara after this.
On the double.
Second and 10.
Right through. Let's go. Red. Sight. Smack. Black 40. Hut. Hut.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. Back.
Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
The tackle by Nate Hobbs.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
Second and 4. At the 29.
Another run here with Paul. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He'll swing this one out to Hall. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Anytime it's 3rd and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense, taking them down for a loss. Brings up 4th down.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge lead.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready?
Another run here with Floyd. He'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals. Like, they love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Packers 48, Jets 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Angel. Here we go.
Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll go again with Hall. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
He was brought down by Colin Oliver. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
On the give, this is out. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go, set. Red, 38. Ready.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Set, ready.
2nd and 11.
40. Set, go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. That's going to do it for the 5th time in franchise history. The Green Bay Packers are Super Bowl champions.